Hi there, this is an ellipse question. It's the second part of a question where the net was drawn, and it says an ellipse is printed on the top surface of the tissue box. So you've got it here. On the centre lines below, construct an ellipse with a major axis 120 and a minor axis of 70. So you're going to have to draw two circles, one with a diameter of 120, so that's going to be radius 60, and the other with diameter 70, so that's going to be radius 35. So the first thing to do is to draw in your circles, get your compass, and set the radius to 35. And draw this in. So that's your minor axis, and then you're going to do your major, which is radius 60. Putting on the centre. And then the next thing you need to do is, using a protractor, you're going to mark out 30 degrees. So you're marking out 30, 60, 60, 30, and on the other side. So top and bottom, 30, 60, 60, 30. And then going through the centre, you're going to join these lines. So you've got it marked out on both through the centre. And from here, wherever your diagonal crosses the smaller circle, you're going to draw horizontal. And it's going to go on both sides. This should line up. And you're going to draw horizontal out. And wherever it crosses here, horizontal out. And on the bottom, horizontal out. And here, that's not quite lining up. Then, wherever your diagonal crosses the outside line, you're going to draw vertical. So, you're going to draw up from the bottom and down from the top. Mine are not quite lining up, but so up from the bottom and down from the top. So you have all your points now to be able to draw your ellipse. So this is the top, and then each point where they're crossing to the side, you're going to sketch in your ellipse. So starting slightly rounded, you don't want it to be pointed at the ends. And with this type of question, most of the marks are in the construction. The final line is only one mark. So if this is more difficult, you're still going to pick up most of the marks for the construction. So down to here, and then you can go over it. It's quite tricky doing it without moving. I would normally move the drawing board, and you can go over it. Just making sure you're going through those points and you're rounded at the end and rounding at the top.